Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition. This is Nomadan. Say hello to everyone, Nomadan. Good boy. When last we left off, we were here at the logging camp in the Chetwood. And we had a number of quests to do, including search a Blackwolds recruits pack to try to find a letter about Amdir. And then we've got a whole bunch of things to do further into the forest, searching for things to help out people around the place, like Taylor Green and Posco and Sally from old Balma there, and a bunch of old of people about who've got things that have to be taken care of deeper into the Chetwood here, that have to do with the various people having had their possessions or gone missing, or all sorts of other things. We got to find Posco's Uncle Filbert. He's down in here somewhere. Tons of stuff going on with the forest. So we are going to be taking a look. If I remember right, there's a pack of spiders right off here to our right. Yep, Chetwood spiders. I remember those too. I remember having to kill quite a few of those around the place. Thinking that Filbert should be somewhere right close. There he is. We will go talk to him. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope y'all are having a lovely time. I am very concerned about the state of things. Very concerned indeed. It has been a while. It's been a couple of weeks now. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and pull up Posco's uncle, and we will read the history of it. My Uncle Filbert and I were having tea and discussing the state of things in Breland, about how the folk in Archet showed the Blackwold brigands a thing or two, when Uncle Filbert stood up and said, "Someone ought to do something about those villains. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind." And then he left without even finishing his tea. Up the road in the woods east of the camp, past the brigands' watchfires, there's some ruins where the Blackwolds are holed up. Uncle Filbert has probably gone there to have a word with them. Though I don't think he will make the full journey, he's not as young as he once was. If he has, he's likely to get himself in trouble. I dare go no further to search for him, but will you go with him and make sure he's all right? Posco Burrows is concerned that his Uncle Filbert has gone deep into the Chetwood to have a word with the Blackwold brigands, and wants to make sure he has not gotten himself into trouble. Well, can't say whether he's in trouble or not, but he did not go too far into the forest. So let's pull on up here and talk to Mr. Filbert.
What do you need?
Finally, someone respectable. I was beginning to think no one out here in the woods had any manners. I simply couldn't stand by any longer while the Blackwolds have their way in the Chetwood. I marched right in and told them just what I think of their sort. They laughed me right out of their camp. "Go back to Hobbiton, little boy," they said to me. "I've never been spoken to like this, never. I wanted to leave. Something in that big ruin is just a bit off, I say. One ruffian, Cole Sickleaf, he used to be such a nice boy, took my handkerchief. Can you bring it back to me? He ran off to the ruins all the way to the east, between the frightening ruins to the north and that Skunkwoods farm. Collect Filbert's handkerchief." So we got to find this Cole Sickleaf. I think we have another thing, maybe reconnecting the ties or something. Looks like there's a number of ex-sons of Archet and Breetown, the Brelands here, who have gone bad. Uh-oh. Defeat wolves at the wolf den. I bet that one doesn't count, because I think the wolf den is actually right over here in this particular hollow. Let's see if our little thing that says Chetwood changes to wolf den as we come up here. I don't see it. Let's see. What have we got going on? Oops, nope. Character. Alright, trying to remember what class I was. I'm a hunter, aren't I? So I lay traps and things. Yes, that's it. Okay. So is this the one with traps? Yes, that is set trap. Got to get back to remembering what game it is that I'm playing. Defeated wolves at the wolf den, so it does count. As long as we're down here in this particular area. Looks like we are not going to have a chance to use that one. I'm going to bring Scourging Blow up here. So I can take a... Let's go ahead and get that one so we don't forget to use it as well whenever they get close. Because we need to be able to swing that sword. Traps is almost back. Be nice whenever it regenerates a little bit quicker in the future. I never even got to swing my sword. Now that shows you what a hunter does. Now we're getting into the thing, and traps is reset. Let's go ahead and fire away. Nice, 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 nice. That one, focus. Okay. Oh, that allows us to build up our focus beforehand. Okay, why don't we do that? Let's, well, because we don't need it right now. We've still got quite a bit of focus. Almost down. Almost down. Okay. Continue along this path. It's not going to take us long at all to take these guys down. Go ahead and swing the sword at him. Goody goody. Alright, so we'll have one out of the way, although we have taken a little bit of a wound. Let's bring a little focus up so we can fire this one. We got tons of stuff we can use after that, don't we? And what's this? Barrage, a quick attack that deals more damage every time it's used. Let's see if we can use that one for the last one here. Fire off a barrage. Nice. Alright, the wolves den out of the way, so I'll just talk to Taylor Green back at the place. That will take care of him. Let's go chat with this corpse. Boy, these places must really smell the stink of rotting bodies all about the place, especially the ones that have the more wool, more spiders and all about. You always see them bound up in the cocoons. Okay, let's see if we can come on right around those wolves. We've talked about the sixth prisoner syndrome before, sixth prisoner phenomenon. We're okay, we've taken out the 5 prisoners that we needed, so we're just going to skip all the rest. And right into the bowl of that big old tree there, didn't we? Whoop! Of course, some of the rest might have a few ideas of their own as well. Get to use our sword twice on him. Nice. Wow. Commendations. You've acquired your first commendation. Commendations can be spent to advance your monster player and unlock skills, traits, and characteristics. We have leveled up to level 10. Oh, let's get rid of the hobnanigans too. We're not interested in hobnanigans right now. You have reached level 10 and may use the Instance Finder. Instance Finder will work in the background looking for a fellowship with you. Share your instance. So that's basically the looking for group finder. Never actually used it before. 3 tabs in it perform different functions. Simple, advanced, and specific depending on which kind of fellowship you want to join. And then we have Monster Play. Congratulations, you're now allowed to enter Monster Play. You can access Monster Play from the character selection screen. To try it, log out of your character, log into the Monster Play button. Go and unlock your true potential as a warrior in service to the Dark Lord. Starting at level 10, all your items will be damaged whenever you are defeated. A lot of stuff happens at level 10. Kind of like y'all have noticed, I've been playing quite a bit of pseudo EverQuest lately. And along the lines of that, same thing with level 10. Level 10 is when, not on P99, because P99 has the classic version of EverQuest, but on the little private server that just Mindfiend and I are playing on. At level 10, you start taking experience loss and leaving items on your corpse. Ah, you're a waste of my time. Indeed you are. But I'm rubber and you're glue, so what you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Alright, Blackwolds recruits packs. Ooh. But you want to bet we pull that brigand. I wonder if we can pull him. Let's put down a... Let's see what happens here. Well, we got 2 of them, didn't we? We will move here in a second and get behind that tree so that this one has to... We got the fishing pole. Oops. Cut my alarm off. Let's get around here behind that tree so this guy actually has to move out and get back around us. Alright. Fire. Let's fire a barrage. There we are. Woo! That was intense. Let's take a moment. I'll serve you up to Skunkwood's friends for that. Alright, almost. That's another raider. Let's go ahead and drop some focus. Let's drop down the focus. New deed. Focused and ready. I bet I know what that is. That's how many times do we have to use focus, huh? And they're down. Now, let's search these packs right quick before they come back. You discover a letter. Cool. Alright. No more of these packs that we have to take on right now. Now, we need to find Filbert's handkerchief and get Sally's chain. Now, I know there's a bunch of other ones as well. What other ones? That's Blackwolds valuables. That's at Bowman's Farm. So Bowman's Farm is... We got to get Bowman's Farm and the Blackwolds valuables. They're all near Bowman's Farm. Posco's uncle is... We got to find Cole's sickle leaf. We've got to find Covell woodwright and collect the Blackwolds lockbox. So there are tons of quests up in here for us to do. Yeah, needless to say, I've been playing quite a bit of EQ lately. Just had quite the... Ooh, so that's the lockbox I'm supposed to be taking, huh? We may come back for that one. There's an awful lot of people there. Awful lot of people. Let's go see if we can talk to one of these people and get our handkerchiefs or talk them into coming back to Coombe. Yeah, a number of things that we can do right this moment as we thread our way through. Mr. Covell woodwright. Okay, is he one of the people we need to talk to? And if we put a couple of arrows in his friends, is he likely to talk to us a little bit more reliably? A little bit more friendly, like? Let's see if we can find out from Mr. Woodwright. You're an idiot, and your mama is very angry at you.
What do you need?
What's this? Me mother sent you to find me. I don't care. I've never been good at anything in my life, but now I found something I can do and do right. You're gonna have to that I can do and do right good. You're going to regret coming to Blackwolds territory. Indeed we shall not. The Chetwood will be your grave, stranger. I don't think so. I got a pretty good idea. You may have won this round, but I would never abandon the Blackwolds. Yep, you're an idiot. What can you say? Alright, let's see if we can move on down through here. We're trying to get to Bowman's Farm. Let's see what we have closer down. I know the farm is all the way back at the back. On the EverQuest videos is a perfect example of what I talked about. You know, the area here in the Chetwood, there used to be a fairly high level, well, high for us. I mean, You know, I'm 10th level. There used to be like a 15th or 17th level, something like that. A warg that wandered around in this area. Down in this part near the farm, you know. And come just as a bit of a surprise to all of these beginning characters who were down here exploring the farm. But they eventually took him out because I guess they thought they got too many complaints that it was too unfair to have such a high-level character wandering around and taking the newbies down without really any notice. Back during the whole period where they kind of easy button the game. But y'all notice the one that I've been playing on doesn't turn the easy button on. You're going through an area. We got that East Commons area where you got all the things that are designed for people around level 5 to level 5 and 6 and all that. And then right in the middle of it, you've got a couple of really high. There's a Blackwold Lookout and a Blackwold Outlaw and a Brigand Agent's Letter. So that's that. You got all those things sitting there. And then you got a couple of really high-level griffins that fly around the same thing, too. Just waiting to take us out. Okay, I am going to aim at you. We're going to put down a trap for your friend to get caught in when they come running over. And Bazumba. There we go. Yep, get them trapped there. Finish taking you out. There you go. Now, cut you down to size, and then we need that letter there, friend. Okay, and we got Sally's chain as well. Brigand Agent's Letter. A letter. Only one unique item. Oh, I guess we guys must have got that somewhere else then. Okay, and reconnecting ties. Talk to Constable Wren. What else have we got here? Blackwold Valuables. This is Old Bauman's farm. Yeah, that's right ahead of us. And if you confront the Blackwold's leader, you might be able to recover some of the valuables. Alright, we didn't see coal. Constable Wren. We need to go back and talk to Constable Wren again. And we need to get the lockbox, but we've got enough stuff for now. And yeah, those are some serious wolfhounds. Let's head on back out of the forest right now. Get this episode done. I want to get another one with Narwhal done tonight as well, so we can get it up this morning. Thing being, my work week is about to start up again. It is Monday. So that whole work week thing is about to start up again, and I've got meetings I've got to go to later this morning, so we're in kind of a push to try to get a couple of episodes up and get it done so we can get them up this morning. I'd want to get an episode of this and Narwhal up before I go to work, because I'm going to be on for the next 3 days, and I don't want this dragging out even longer. Quite happy to be playing here again. Oh, I thought you were some named mob there. About to go and take you on. I don't want to go any further between the episodes. I'm really working at seeing if we can't get these back to at least an episode of each one a week, 3 a week going up. I'm not sure which one I've aggroed just then. I think that's the way to the wolf's den. This should be the way back to the camp. You're messing with the wrong band. We have powerful friends. Yeah, and I can run faster. So I guess we're kind of tied in the aspect of which one of us has more powerful abilities and which one of us is more dangerous. I had a couple of trains of thought there that have just totally left me behind. Gone off the rails. We will have to see if I can figure out what I was going to talk to about them. But in the meantime, we are almost back to the camp. I'm going to have another sip of tea here. And then we'll go and talk to a few of these folks, deliver the fishing pole back and all. I'm quitting just a hair early because we've got all these histories to read. It has been a while, and I want to remember myself why we're doing these things. So we need to leave just a little bit of time. All right, Taylor Green. That's the Den of Wolves. Oh, cool. People on horses riding by. Love it. Combe has always relied on this lumber camp for her livelihood, and now the people of Archet will be relying on us to supply the wood to rebuild their town, I expect. There's no shortage of work, that much is certain. We'll need to start taking down some of the trees to the northeast along the cliffs, but there's a wolf den up that way that endangers our workers. Could you deal with these wolves for me? It's not safe to chop down trees near there, and I'm afraid we might lose some of our best loggers. Follow the cliff wall. You'll see the wolves, or they'll see you.
Greetings.
Oh, of course you're going to use the Bill Ferny voice, aren't you? Den of Wolves. You took care of the wolves? That will make harvesting the trees by the den much safer. Rebuilding the burned buildings in Archet will require more wood than we have, and that's only one village. I don't think the Blackwolds have the numbers to try anything funny around Coombe, but there's still Stattle. Too many raids, and we'll need to cut down the whole Chetwood to make the repairs. Choose one. Wolf Pelt Trousers. That's 203 armor. Wolf Pelt Leggings, 256 armor. Or Wolf Pelt Leggards, which we cannot wear. So we'll go with the leggings. Nice. Now, let's take the leggings and drop them on us so that we don't forget to actually use them in the meantime. There we go. Get that armor on up to a 917. I'm still wearing the Cloak of the Herald, aren't I? Yep, I sure am. Well, too late to do anything about that now. That Lizbeth in there is a heart of gold, but she's sure not much of a cook. Well, we'll have to talk to her sometime. Let's see, Old Bauman. That is going to be Old Bauman's farm. Have you heard that Archet gave them Blackwold villains what for? Kicked them right out, they did, and good on them. If little old Archet can manage it, I say Coombe can do one better, and sweep those Blackwolds out of the Chetwood for good. Now I've lost my Sally's chain when them brigands took over my farm. She's been gone for many a year, but that chain always did bring me comfort. One of them Blackwolds probably picked it up, and I want it back. Farm's far to the east. Just follow the road past all them brigand campfires. Yeah, what's that? No, it's a chain, not a necklace. What a queer question. A gold chain. All right.
It's a sorry day.
You found my Sally's chain and showed them Blackwold villains a thing or two, I don't doubt it. A lifetime of thanks, Nomadan. Ah, Sally was a good hound. We'd go hunting in the fall, and she could sniff out a coney from what seemed near a mile. It's good to have her chain back. It's all I've got left of her now. Take these coins for my trouble, Nomadan, with my thanks. Well, we knew it was going to go that way, didn't we? We knew it was going to be one of those. I remember my wife ran off with my dog in my truck. I sure am going to miss that dog. 5 pork sausages, which give us agility. Let's see, we got cooked carrots, which give us vitality. And eggs and onions would give us might. Well, vitality will probably help us a bit, so let's take those cooked carrots. Very good, very good. Now, we got to take a letter back to Constable Underhill. We got to deliver the fishing pole back to Miss Catchpole. We got to talk to Constable Wren. Let's see, did we have any of these others? Oh, yes, beneath the hanging tree. Let's go ahead and add that to the tracker. Got to take him his pickaxe back. And mourning the dead. All right, that's it. So we got the other 4. Well, we'll have to finish up next time. All right, we are headed back. I was going to say we'll see you, but I think Constable Wren is right at the top of the hills here. Do not think she is very far at all, so we'll go on up this way. It is such a lovely day in the Shire after all. And with it having rained so much in our other game, in our EQ game, why don't we enjoy the bright sunshine for a change? It's starting to get all wrinkled and pruny over there. It was keeping us so wet. All right, Constable Wren, where are you at? There's your little box. Let's come over here and speak with you right quick. Fantastic. We are going to do, let's see, Mourning the Dead. And its history. Let's see, favorite fishing rod. Oops, nope, it's not Mourning the Dead. Quest comments, there's Reconnecting Ties, so let's go to that one. Pardon me, do you think I could take up some of your time? I haven't had any word of me son Covell since this brigand nonsense began, and I'm mighty scared that he got caught up in some trouble. We lived in Archet till recently, but we had an argument. I'm sure you know how boys are. And Covell left all in a huff. He said he would make his own way down in Combe, and that's the last I heard of him. Now that he's come to Combe, I hear he's gone east. If you don't mind, could you talk to Constable Wren for me? She watches the road east out of Combe, and maybe she's seen Covell pass. Maida Woodwright had an argument with her son, and she has not seen him since. The Blackwold activity in the area has made her nervous, and she's seeking news of him. Well, you're right to be worried about the Blackwolds, but not for the reason you think. Constable Wren's at the guardhouse. Maida Woodwright's asked you speak with her. Covell may be found at one of the Blackwold craps, north and east of the Combe lumber camp. Okay. Constable Wren suggested Covell join the Blackwolds and would likely be found near one of their camps. You discovered him, and he said he is going to want to stay there. It's Reconnecting Ties.
How can I be of service?
You fought with Covell Woodwright, but he escaped. Well, his sort will not be able to flee forever. I feel the time of the Blackwold brigands is coming to an end. It seems I was right, and he will never give up his lawlessness. His mother will not be pleased to hear it. No, she will not. Okay. Let's come on down to town. We need to talk to Maida, who's over in Archet. We need to talk to Gale, who's here. We need to bring the pick back to Ted Pickthorn, who's at one of these little houses. I don't think he's there. Thank y'all for pointing out that, yes, I do indeed have the material I need to finish up the crafting there, do I not? We will do that next time as well. I'm going to go down. It has ran kind of long here. We're going to go and talk to Ted, and then we'll finish up these other 3 quests and do that crafting next time. All right, Ted.
Woe to me.
Me old dad was a robber some years back and got his hands on a good deal of riches, as I hear it. Constable caught him. Before he was hanged, me dad told me where he buried his loot. I never needed it afore now, so I was content to let it stay buried. But I figure it's time to get my hands on wealth enough to keep you warm and shod, as my dear old dad called it. Can you take this pickaxe and dig the treasure up? Just take the road east from Combe to Constable Wren's post up by the guardhouse. Climb over the hill on the right and walk down the riverbank where the hanging tree grows. It'll have an X carved on it. Into it. You'll be helping me make a new start of things, and you'll have me everlasting thanks. So he found himself near penniless and in desperate straits. He asked you to go and find his dad's ill-gotten riches. His father was a robber, was buried, and he believes they're buried at the foot of the hanging tree with the X. No way to tell which stump was once the hanging tree. We dug around all of them, and we did not find anything because they'd all been cut down, and we could not dig anything up. What? They chopped down the hanging tree, and you dug at all the trees with an X? This is terrible. How will I ever find me dad's buried treasure now?
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
The Lodger's Ledger. Maybe the woodcutters at the lumber camp up east of here remember which tree was the hanging tree. No, Madan, you've got to have a word with Mason Thorne, the man in charge there. He just has to remember which of the stumps used to be the hanging tree. He just has to. The lumber camp is along the road north of the big house. Please, I need that money to make a new start for myself. So go and talk to Mason Thorne. That we shall do. But this is where we are going to stop it today. Okay, this ran about 10 minutes longer than I thought it was going to. That is fine. It's good to get a slightly longer mission up, slightly longer episode up, being that it has been a while. We will see y'all again later in this week when we continue along with Nomadan here, but we will send you on later today whenever we put one of Narwane's adventures up. So in the meantime, Nomadan and I both thank you for coming along. Hope you've had a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.